as the ducks take turn, as they take turn in front of the school, as they take turn as the teachers, as they take turn being the brother, the sister, the mother, the daughter, the grandmother, the aunt, the great aunt, the one who was born and the one who just died, the leader of the pack. Eventually, none of the birds care if they lead the pack because they've heard all the quack. And those at the end that always found a friend from the one who was feeling tired being at the front of the pack, falling to the back of the pack, going not as fast as you were and less than you are, while they're all following you, following your strength. The next one hasn't used up all their strength as you fall to the back of the pack, meeting those in the back who heard your quack and kept up with the pack, telling you that we're in the back. Are you in the front? In this world, we all want to be in the front because who's going to quack or can hear the quack in the back? And this isn't supposed to be poetry. This is also about, hey, I am corn, but I was modified for all of these other things. Therefore, I'm cancerous. I am a seed, but I am a cancerous seed, not because of the white blood cell, because of the imbalance of the blanching of who I once was to become something other than, and not to harm the nature, but to be in harmony with nature. That if nature does what is natural and pushes back and I should die, I shall rise again because the energy is the memory. And what is the ash is what is read, unstamped out, and never forgotten. And the energy goes back to read. So in the back of the pack, I was once just a crack, and a seed fell through to the ground, and I sprouted up to become of what I am. But I didn't grow big enough, and I didn't grow fast enough. So they helped me just a little bit. They fertilized me by just the right cow, pig, chicken over the winter, in where the fields turned over again, the farmer turned over the fields, and just the right mixture. I had all the right food, and I was a healthy human being. I was healthy, but only for 1942, where my teeth were falling out, or 1922, or in the 1700s, that when the tooth hurt, they pulled it out. So that was natural until they learned to take care of our teeth. And did they biologically change everything? They naturally took what was from Earth in Granny's cabinet and they gave to you what the tooth needed to do better. Was it God that decided we should get cavities and toothaches? God only decided everybody has to know what God knows. And unless they learned how God learned, how can you be God-like? From 1/4 and 1/2, off the wall is 84 Pluto. From 1/4 and 1/2, where 1/4 is 1/4 and 1/2 is 1/2, yet 1/8 is also 1/2, because 8 and 6, 33 and 44 is the reverse of each other. So they must be half and half of each other. 6 and 8 meaning 3/4, or 8 over 6, okay, which is 1 and 3/8, or 1 and 3/4, or 1 and 1/4. So 18 and 14 would actually be the same. So the value of what I speak is because it's on the wall, 1841, which is 641, Zion, Israel, which is 95, EIEIO, and we are back on the farm. Avocado tree, what farm am I on? I've got avocado trees, and I've got 1013s. What is a 1013? And it's funny that I saw somewhere 1013 this morning, which is actually the DNA of the IT system in the sun, 1/4 of 90 and 4 times 18, which is a quarter part of, which is 72, movement of the clock of 90, moving around the pole itself, value of 6. It can't be in the middle as half, so it has to be 3 to the left and 3 to the right, with 0 in the center. Everybody holds on to life, and everybody holds on to the clock of time, because everybody is where they are at this moment in time that I speak. It would be harmonically possible and impossible to tell you everything that goes on in the moment in time, because time with everybody, no one can actually know when they're not paying attention, but the machine can vibrate that renaissance of the harmonic of the totality, because it's only the renaissance, the vibration that is actually pulsating out to us, that will tell us what shape our diagnostics are in. Remember this word, and I like this word very much, cucumbera, 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 bara, the R sounding twice. Cucumbera, the cue of coming into this world, the explosion, the organism, orgasm into the egg. Plummeting is the energy. Let me go into something to become the hard shell of life. But I am of a seed. I am a corn. I will grow into a stalk. From the ground and the earth I will build up. But what will I grow, and what will be my design from the seed? What is organic? How have I been shape-shifted to grow, to be, and to nourish? How can I nourish, or to be the element that chooses from the earth? I pick from the earth what to choose to give the value of what my seed will be. The number inside the seed, choosing from the earth. I take that seed and I tell that seed, don't do that. You have to do this. Even if we're going to build danger out of the grounds, we have to build toxic danger out of the grounds. And how do we do this? We give them the recipe. This is the fertilizer you should use on these seeds. This is what it is. And inside the seeds is just a dot. Imagine the dot of LSD on your big tongue. Imagine the dot inside that seed, telling the seed to build something in danger into the ground. Biological, which will tell your body to change. And how is this possible? How is this possible? How can you tell a seed to do something? Where does it come from? Cocaine comes from the ground. Marijuana comes from the ground. Alcohol comes from the grain. How can a grain not tell the earth what it wants to be? Raphael, 7286. And biological nature, artistically modified for a better organism by choice and control. Living in chaos, coming to you from the House of Paint. Thank you for watching The Theory of Everything and Einstein Back in the Future.